how do you keep your bloodworm when you're actually fishing with it then? Quite simple really. Maggot tub, bait tub, doesn't really matter what it is, but a tub with about an inch and a half of water in and the bloodworm in the bottom, and all you do is scoop a bit out when you want to put it on the hook, but don't have too much water in winter because it makes your hands absolutely freezing. Ooh. When you get your actual bloodworm for the hook from your tackle shop or your supplier, it'll come in a nice little pasta parcel like this, and it's just in newspaper and it's quite dry. And the first thing I do, whether I get it the night before, a few days before, or on the morning of a match, I unwrap it out of the bit of newspaper that it's in and I get it straight in some water in that airtight tub so it won't spill anywhere. You've got a lid that clicks onto it and just an inch or so of water in the bottom, but put your bloodworm straight in to water. And that way it'll just get it in as good a condition as it can be. Just be gentle with it because it is quite delicate, bloodworm. And that is back in its natural environment now. And keeping it in water like that, just make sure that it's lively, it's crispy, and honestly, the more time it spends in there, the better it'll get as a hook bait. And after your day's fishing, you can actually keep what bloodworm you've got left. And it's a good idea to do that because it just gets better and better the longer that you keep it. But you just need a few little tools and to know the method of doing it. And that's what I'm going to show you now. So these little tubs that are airtight and waterproof sort of thing, really handy because after fishing, stick them back in this tub, click your lid on top, and that way you can transport it home without it spilling in your van or car or anything. Then when you get home, all you need to look after bloodworm effectively is a little pinky riddle and a bowl set that fits in each other, and that way you can put the bloodworm through the riddle, take off any dead ones and keep it nice and fresh and lively. Now you don't need to do this every day. In fact, I'm quite lazy, and if I get chance to do it midweek, I'll put it through a riddle on a Wednesday. But 9 times out of 10, I find myself doing it Saturday morning before I go fishing, and I just leave it in the same water all week. And to put it through a riddle, you want a little goldfish net sort of thing, and just pour your bloodworm out of your tub after fishing into your net, and then have about an inch of water on top of the mesh of the riddle, like so, and then just gently place the bloodworm on top, and the live ones will crawl through and you'll just be left with a few skins, bit of dead, and sometimes after you've been fishing you have an odd maggot or castor mixed in there as well. You can just take all them off and you're left with fresh bloodworm in the bottom of the bowl. That'll take a few minutes to go through anyway, but once that has gone through, all you need to do to keep it is drain off the remaining water that's in this bowl, so you're left with about an inch or so in the bottom. And just like the Joker, the best place to keep it's on a nice cold garage floor. And that bloodworm will last, just like the Joker, a week, 2 weeks, as long as you want it to if you look after it.